distance. From Connors Key, please welcome back, dazzling Tom Doran. And ladies and gentlemen, for the second time in his professional career, he finds himself in the grand final. Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks trimmed with multicolours. Weighed in at 11 stone, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Taking his record to a 39 contest, 27 wins, 12 inside the scheduled distance, 10 defeats and 2 draws. A former Prizefighter finalist. He's back again from Peterborough. Dangerous Cello Renda. So the waiting's over, let's get the action underway. 3 3-minute rounds in the incredible Prizefighter series in the middleweight division.
Both down the rules, protect yourself at all times. When I say break, have a break. Best of luck to both.
Well, we're probably not going to see anything radically different from either of these two. It's which man can impose his game plan on the other. Will it be the all-action, relentless style of Cello Renda, or will it be the crafty, clever, counter-punching, tricky skills of Tom Doran? We'll find out over the next 9 minutes. Cello Renda, at the second time of asking at a Prizefighter final, lands a big right hand early.
Well, I don't see Renda changing his tactics too much, but if I was advising him, I would say use your relentless style, but use it in little bursts. You don't want to be wasting punches against this fellow. He's compact, he's tight, he's composed. Excellent counter-puncher.
He's out of range at the moment, though, Doran.
Yeah, they're kind of both struggling to find the range.
Doran is well short at the moment. He both needs to just settle down a little bit. As Renda, as you say, out of range, but he gets through with his lead left.
See what Renda should be doing? You have to show a feint.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. And backing up and covering up. Tom Doran. But he was shaken for a second there.
Yeah, but Renda, I mean, it's unorthodox the way he has changed his style a little bit. It's unorthodox, and Doran doesn't see that right hand coming. There it is again. This is clever stuff. But from Cello Renda, it's not too often you get the chance to say that about him. This is nice.
Well, I said right at the start of the night, Renda's got this reputation as just being a dice-rolling all-or-nothing merchant, but John Pegg has really refined him a little bit, as much as I think you're ever going to with Cello Renda. And I'm sure that's what John's been saying to him. Use your boxing. And he's catching a very clean target here in Tom Doran, who's bleeding from the nose.
Yeah, and he's not leaving his chin out for the counters. This is clever stuff. As I say, from Renda, he's happy.
Worth making the point as well that Scotty Cardle's 32nd win didn't give Tom Doran much recovery time.
I mean, I've been impressed by the way he's paced his boxing, Doran. I don't think he's left too much. You know, he should have plenty in the tank, but he's just not been allowed to get started in the opener here. And he's struggling with that nose, Jim. Breathing hard, breathing heavy. Tagged again, the first 2 missed, the third one gets through, and not much coming back from Doran. And he didn't get a counter off, Nick. That was a surprising thing. Where are the counters that were so impressive in his previous 2 fights? Well, that nose is a mess, and I think that is a factor in this. That and tiredness. And Renda is starting to just ooze confidence. That's a little bit better from Doran. Yeah, but nice defensive stuff from Renda too. Yeah, this is a surprise. So much thought going into what he's doing, but he's keeping it busy. No, I'll certainly like Renda in the opener.
More feints, keep that jab working, yeah? And time the right hand a little bit closer. Don't reach so much for it. Use the jab to get a touch closer. Shorten the right hand up. Chell, stick to your boxing. He's scared of your power. Do not give him a chance now. Hold your centre, shape, feint. Right hand a touch closer. Right now, wait to put.
You know, you just got to wonder, is Doran a little bit intimidated? You know, he's taken a couple of big shots early in the fight, and for a man who was oozing confidence, even in his ring entrance here, It's maybe a couple of these big power punches dented that, and I wouldn't use the term gun shy, but maybe he's just the confidence has been dented a little bit.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2. And it's worth repeating again, it's a 3-round sprint. If you lose the first round, you'd better win the second. So the pressure is on Tom Doran, who's got to come out and make a statement here. Make it a shootout in the 3rd round. It was too easy for Renda, that first round. Looking now, there's the counter that you were looking for earlier, Jim.
Yeah, that was a powerful left hook too, that was clever. Yep, he's waking up a little bit.
Better. Bit of body work. Complaining to Terry O'Connor about a clash.
Yeah, this is a different Doran in the 2nd round, much livelier, much sharper looking.
And whilst he's throwing more punches, he's also slipping Renda's shots a lot better as well. It's almost like he's woken up again. Much better. Renda open to the counter again. Missed badly.
I mean, some thinking boxers think it's just foreign to them to start quickly in fights. You know, it's ingrained in them.
That left to the body.
He felt that one.
You saw it buckle. And Doran knows it. And Renda's struggling, I think, with the nose. Blood coming from his nose. But Doran can hurt him downstairs too, and that's a different equation coming into play now. Well, he turned on the jets, didn't he, when he was struggling against Jack Arnfield. I wonder if he'll just up the work rate here, Cello Renda. Try and just bludgeon his way through.
Well, he's losing this round, so if this continues, then he's going to have to come out with all guns blazing in the last.
Much better again from Doran. He got a right to the body in there, Renda. But Doran picking him off. And again, first in, gets the punch away. Took a counter that time, Doran. But he's edging this one. Oh, he walked onto a jolting right hand. Took it well, though. Here we are opening up again, but Doran, if he keeps this going for the next few seconds, is going to level this up.
Yeah, he's kept his cool. Different altogether. He's got his sharpness back, he has his confidence back. I have been winning this round, so it's all hinging on the last for me.
We are in for a 1-round dash to the finish line. Tom Doran has given himself a chance at this.
Take him apart with him, body shots.
And that's what Shane Thomas is saying. Body shots.
Well, you have to expect that Cello Renda will think about dragging him into the trenches in the 3rd round. I was amazed that he outboxed him in the opening round, well, in my opinion. I think this is the body shot. Yep, you saw the reaction. That was bang on the spot, just on the ribs there. You can see the impact it had. Took Renda, you know, a good few seconds to recover from that. So I have it all level, all riding on the 3rd and last round here.
And Jim, my question to you, which one of these two would you back in a 3-minute sprint? Surely Cello Renda is going to revert to type and just throw caution to the wind.
I think maybe the trouble for Renda was he got success boxing in the opening round. So I wonder, does he think he can win that at range? I think it's dodgy, it's not really his style, it's not his strength.
Well, he certainly hasn't just put his head down and gone for it, has he? We've got 30 seconds of the round gone already. And there's the body shot once again from Doran, and there's another one. Sticking to the game plan. Neat work again from Doran. who's got his nose in front in this last round. And Renda tagged again. This is not going according to the script that Cello Renda saw for himself.
That Renda is not making it hot enough. Maybe he just doesn't have enough. What he used to get to the final has maybe just emptied the tank. I mean, that was a war.
Oh, he got caught there, and that will do it, surely. On the floor from that left hand. Renda in serious trouble. Can he get up?
7, 8, 9.
He's on his feet at 9, and Terry O'Connor waves it off. What a stunning finish to this prizefighter. And Tom Doran just came of age.
You know, that was a terrific shot. But I think it was, I mean, the fact that Cello Renda didn't even argue when the referee stopped the fight, I think he was exhausted. It was a terrific punch, it was beautifully delivered, beautifully timed. But I think the fact also that Renda, you know, was exhausted, he had nothing left, he had given everything that he had. You know, he didn't have the fire that we expect to see from him. But let's talk about the winner. Doran was terrific, he was terrific all the way through. He got his tactics right, he got his performances right, he was a touch of class all the way through. So another worthy prizefighter winner.
And not only does he get the 32 grand, he gets another £2,000 for that. It took everything.
That was a terrific punch, but probably a punch that Cello Renda would have taken earlier on tonight. I mean, it was a beauty, look at that, bang on the chin, but he just didn't have the strength or the reserves to recover from it and pick himself back up the way we have seen him do in the past. Beautiful punch, terrific, and as I say, a worthy prizefighter winner. Beautiful shot. Cello managed to get up on his feet, but when the fight was stopped, you can see he was resigned because he had given everything he had, nothing more to give.
Jim, it would have been a big mistake to have let him carry on because he's got such a heart. There was no way he could carry on. You could see him when he was on his knees. He thought, no, he's done. He's absolutely been taken out. You have to feel for this fella who provides great entertainment every time he climbs through the ropes. But he missed out in the 4th prizefighter. Here in the 35th prizefighter, he's runner-up again. But what a worthy champion from Connors Quay in North Wales, Tom Doran.
Ladies and gentlemen, timekeeper Jamie Kirkpatrick has recorded a time of 1 minute and 16 seconds in the 3rd and final round. On a count out, your winner receiving £32,000 plus 2,000 bonus for the knockout. But most important of all, the magnificent trophy and the title of prizefighter champion in the middleweight division, dazzling Tom Doran!
And it's a very, very popular decision and announcement that's been made to the delight of a lot of people here at the Winter Gardens. I don't know if they're all Tom Doran fans when the night started, but he's won a whole new army of fans tonight.
Our still in charge, Alistair Hayes, will present the coveted trophy to our winner, Tom Doran.
There's the latest prizefighter champion. So often this can be a springboard for something special. Yes, this man has taken 3 years out of the game, but he's only 27, Jim, and you look at the skill set he's got, there's definitely somewhere this man can go.
Yeah, he's a classy operator, he has all the tools, and he just showed it in the final there that he also has the power. So yeah, a bright future, and this can certainly be the springboard to that future.
It certainly can. Let's hear from our newly minted prizefighter champion.
Tom, try and put it into words. £34,000 richer. You risked your undefeated record, but more importantly, your prizefighter champion.
I've kept the undefeated record, £34,000 richer, and you know, look at all the fans that have come to see me. You know, I can't thank them enough. They're absolutely fantastic to get this in my hands.
You had 3 years away from the sport because of work commitments. Could you have dreamt of nights like this?
It's hard, but you know, I've just had 3 fights in an hour, so I think I've made up for it.